chain link fence by the highway sign, paint peeled off by the test of time. Old dump truck with a county seal, haven't heard it run in years, but it's still real. Coffee's burning in a paper cup, town hall's talking about giving it up. Say it ain't worth much, just taking up space, but I seen that look before on a tired face. Yeah, it might be old, might be beat, but it still means something to somebody. So we put it on Municibid, let it roll from a backlight fence to a winning bid. Sold screen lit up, numbers flew, turned nothing left into something new. Funny how a second look can change how you live. Turns out it was worth more than we thought it was. On Municibid. Guy from out of state needs what we have. Says it'll help keep a small shop glad. Phones ring off a desk to seen worse days. Council laugh like kids getting out of school on Friday. That old truck bought new bunker gear, kept the lights on for another year. Ain't just metal bolts of steel, it's a town breathing easier, that's real. Yeah, it ain't just money on a page, it's pride still pulling its weight. So we put it on Municibid, let it roll from a backlight fence to a winning bid. Sold screen lit up, numbers flew, turned nothing left into something new. Funny how a second look can change how you live. Turns out it was worth more than we thought it was. On Municibid. Ain't about getting rich overnight, just doing right by folks who try. Stretching every dollar till it hurts, keeping small towns working like they're supposed to work.
All right, we are live. Day two.
Hello,
Howdy, y'all.
Hey. Howdy.
Howdy, y'all. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Good
Or
afternoon.
Good
Good morning.
morning. On the
Good afternoon for us. Yes.
That's awesome. All right, what a big day. We're almost done.
We're almost
20 days of
done.
Municibid.
That's wild.
It's pretty awesome. One more day left.
One more day, and today we give away my favorite prize.
Oh man, I know.
I can't
I'm excited.
wait.
I wish I could enter to win.
Me too.
Hats?
Although, Jimmy, I don't think you need another guitar.
No.
That's true. That's true. We are, as I've been told, it's a guitar shop down here.
I mean, it is indeed. It's a music shop with all the records too.
Yeah.
Totally. Let's make sure we're live today everywhere. I think we are. I think we're good today. We missed. Sorry if you were on.
Yes, we're on Instagram.
Yesterday. We were. I forgot to hit the go live button yesterday. There's a lot of little buttons that you have to hit before you go live. Are we live on? Are we live on YouTube? I'm not seeing us live on YouTube.
Yes,
Okay.
we are.
Yeah, I can
We're
double
live
check.
everywhere. We're all
All
good.
right, good. We're good.
Excellent.
All right. Well, cool. Yeah, big day today. Tomorrow's an even bigger day. Perhaps the biggest day. Yeah.
Today is the pre-anniversary anniversary.
Definitely excited for today and of course tomorrow. 20 years in the making.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we'll get to why we're wearing cowboy hats here in a second.
I was going to ask if you planned them.
You know.
Yeah.
We have
It's
Lauren checking in from Scott City, Missouri. Good
Hey,
morning.
Lauren.
Loren. I think that is Lauren.
Lauren. Yeah.
Lauren.
Lauren Gold. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for joining us this morning. Are you here to win the guitar? I'm really hoping that someone is on the live stream one of these times.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That is the actual winner.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, so I think we'll just give another minute or two for people to come in. I feel like once we get going for a few minutes, a lot more people tend to join. So
Yes.
especially today, and I'm excited to give away the guitar, and then tomorrow, the big grand prize, the $5,000 travel voucher that
That's going to be amazing.
Woohoo.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing. Yeah, Jackie, you asked if this was coordinated. I will leave it to either great minds think alike or we texted each other about it.
Well, I like to think we communicated telepathically.
Yes.
You chose not to include the rest of us?
But
well, do you have cowboy? If you have a cowboy hat, feel free to put it on.
Yeah, feel free to
need it.
Yeah, we can go get a hat.
Is it a cowboy hat though?
Well, let me get it.
Okay.
Yes.
I have something better.
Hey, Lauren, thank you for sharing that. From all of us here, we sincerely hope you are recovering and doing well. Yeah. And we're very happy you're here with us today. And we're rooting for you to feel better.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're here rooting for you, Lauren. You got this. All right, that works, Sophie.
That's a great hat.
Sophie. Yeah, that's awesome hat. Why do you wear that more often?
Usually Jackie's just wear it outside.
Jackie's rocking our new official Municibid 20 hat. The thing is huge. Let's see. There we go. Put us all on.
Nice.
I love the logo. I love how big the logo is, actually.
I love the hat, actually.
Sophie, were you thinking about wearing that hat? Because I feel like you grabbed it a little too quickly.
I feel like you had that thing ready to go.
Yeah, it was at the ready, wasn't it?
I've been wearing it because it's been so sunny, so I just had it like out and about. Yeah.
Well, it's very cool. I like the like mesh, like sort of the airflow pattern on the top. That's great. Is that mesh?
Yeah, it's
it is
kind of like a mesh screen for some airflow because it's leather. So
that's sweet.
Thanks.
I gotta get me one of those.
I'm glad we're all coordinated with our hats today.
We sure are.
Except for you, Jackie.
I'm an East Coast girl.
I know what Jackie needs. Lauren, I'm really glad to hear that, buddy.
Yeah, I'm very glad to hear you're doing better.
Yeah. Well, what a big day today. We have quite a few things to share. Amongst all the things that we've shared throughout the entire Municibid, 20 days of Municibid. I can't believe we're at the end here. Just today and tomorrow. It's pretty wild.
It's crazy. Yeah. We've been, for everybody at home, we've been thinking about this for quite some time now, and planning it out and really putting our best foot forward to try and do whatever we can to show our appreciation to all of you and also give you a little bit of a peek into who we are. I know that many of you interact with us behind a screen, but we are very much human beings who care about the company, the business, the service that we provide, everything that we continue to build. And what drives that for us always is how much we care about all of you. So, it's amazing that it is almost the big day. We're knocking on its door, but for us, it's been many months of planning, coming up with ideas. Our remarkable engineering team has been working literally around the clock since we decided to get all these features up and running for you guys. And then it's just been a group effort, sourcing products, calling vendors, getting our name slapped on things. It's been a lot. But I think it's been extremely rewarding for us. And we certainly hope it's felt rewarding and inclusive and joyful for you too.
Yeah. Yeah. And like we've been saying in all the live streams, it's been a really cool opportunity to be able to connect with a whole new audience of people, and also in our longtime buyers and bidders and selling agencies that have all participated in this throughout the 20 days. And yeah, just a great opportunity to be able to communicate in kind of a new way. And we're going to continue with these live streams. We're planning to do them every Monday, as we did during the whole during all of the 20 days of Municibid. This week we decided we're going to do one every day as we announce these prizes. But yeah, we're trying to bring back or continue on with the live streams every Monday. So definitely excited for that. And you know, it'll be a little different because we're not going to be continuing to give away prizes all the time. But it'll be great for people to learn more about Municibid, hear about, you know, some cool items that are coming up for sale, some auction results, agencies that have joined Municibid, and spotlighting them. And then of course we're constantly rolling out new features, a couple of which I'm excited to share about today. So yeah, we've given away tons of prizes over the 20 days of Municibid. What are we at? About almost 165, I think, something like that. Sophie, winners.
We're at 164, including today. Tomorrow it'll be 165 winners.
Wow,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It started off with a bunch of Municibid merch, and then it's moved into some higher tier items. So really excited to pull today's winner, which we'll do in a bit. But I really hope they take some video of them playing a tune on their on this guitar. Yeah.
And also, just to kind of stick with the theme of continuing, you know, these webinars, we touched a little bit on this yesterday, if you were here with us yesterday, and also a couple of times throughout these past several days. But in addition to a lot of the great things that we want to talk about, we also have a lot of buyer stories that we want to share with all of you as well. We're always just enamored by the creativity our buyers have, the way that they find some of the most interesting ways to utilize surplus and give it a very cool second life. So if any of you watching want to share those stories with us too, and email us or send them to us in the live chat, we'd love to share your stories with the rest of the buyers and everybody else who joins moving forward, so they can learn from your creativity, get inspired by what you do, and just make it a very beautiful community affair.
Yep, totally. Just trying to I want to share our live stream out with my other audience here and see if we can get some more people in, because I'm really excited about what we're going to be sharing today, as I know we all are. You guys there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sure you're still there. Cool. Let's see. Anyone else joining in? We have some watchers, so don't be shy. Let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite parts, is seeing where everybody's coming from, and you know, just connecting on such a wide base. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool. I think.
And if you go ahead, Jamil.
No, I think Greg, when you and I met, I guess it was 2010. I'm trying to think. That was probably the first year you may have broken out a customer outside of Pennsylvania, right?
No, I think it was a little earlier than that.
A little earlier?
Yeah.
Actually, I can tell you.
Yeah, it was around 2008, I think.
Yeah, 2008.
Yeah, and it was Hadley, Massachusetts, South Hadley, Massachusetts. Yeah, it's I guess just, you know, in the 8 years that I've been here, it's amazing to see how the footprint has grown just in that amount of time. I'm sure every day you're probably looking at how our customer base has grown in such a broad way since the day you started the business. You know, that map was probably so small in the beginning, and now it's whoosh, everywhere. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let me pull it up here. So on our 20 Days of Municibid website, which you can go to municibid.com/20, you can see our growth over time. So this is real. This is the yellow dots are governments and the blue dots are bidders. So you can see our growth, kind of across the country. The Northeast and Midwest is still our strong suit, but we have agencies at this point in every single state. And we're really excited about that. And we're continuing to grow. We welcome over 500 governments a year to Municibid that make the switch from, sort of legacy processes, other providers, and so forth. And we're really excited about that as we continue to grow. I mean, I think if you would have asked me, what Municibid was going to be like when I started Municibid in 2006, 20 years ago, what it would look like 20 years later, I would have never, it would have been hard to guess this. I thought when I started Municibid, if we got to 500 agencies, that would be amazing. And here we are at 7,500. And so it's been just, an incredible ride, an incredible journey with an amazing team, awesome customers that we really love working with. And it's just been a real treat. When I think back about it all, it's certainly, we definitely had some rough spots and things were not easy at times, of course, just like any business. But when I think back about, kind of where we started, we had 0 buyers and 0 sellers when we started. And it was literally starting from scratch. And to now be able to serve 7,500 government agencies from all over the country and, a buyer network of over 1 million buyers. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. And I'm extremely grateful for everyone that has participated in any which way, whether, you're a buyer or you're a selling agency, or you're just a passerby looking at items, or you just lended support in many other ways. And not the least of which is our team here, which is absolutely amazing. And, our team is definitely like a family here. I know a lot of companies say that, but that it's just kind of how it is here. It is the truth, and there's no other way to say it other than that. And it's fun to come to work every day. We have a great time, as you can probably tell. But we do the work, and lots of us are up at night working on the weekends trying to get things done on time. And then that's especially true over the 20 Days of Municibid, with all the emails that were going out that Sophia has been coordinating, all the development work that our developers have been doing to be able to get these features out. It's just been amazing how the entire team has come together. And then not only that, as Jamil was saying earlier, coordinating all of the giveaways, getting that stuff ordered, making sure the logos are right, Jackie sending all the stuff out and working with the buyers, or working with the winners, I should say, and making sure that everything's out. It's just been a total team effort. And there's no way that we could have done this, by ourselves at this point. So,
I was going to say while you were saying that, the thing about our team, not just that we're a team and a family and things like that, but I think the thing that makes our team as successful together as we are is that there is no clear-cut department, and there's never blame. There's never credit stealing. Like we win together, we lose together. And if there's an issue, we're in it together. It doesn't matter whose department it is. We're just in everything together. And I think that's what gives us such a strong bond, is that we truly do know that we win and lose together, and we have each other's backs always.
For sure.
Yeah.
Which is something fostered by you, Greg, by the way. You give us
even that is a team effort. So so I appreciate that. But what a pleasure it is to have such an amazing team, and customers. I love our customers. They're real people, and it's really awesome to connect with them. They're not afraid to give us their feedback or ideas, or if they see something they don't like, they'll let us know, and we love that. That we really appreciate that. And so we have a great time and doing, you know, the 20 days of Municibid and doing these prizes. Like, look, we're not one of these companies that hands out prizes and, you know, in exchange for business or this and that. This is truly a giving back, a way to give back to our buyers and to people that are, you know, to people that want to know more about Municibid, and also understand that governments or learn that actually governments have things to sell. You know, in 20 years, still, I have so many conversations where people are like, "Oh, I didn't know governments sold anything," and so you know, this is, you know, part of our job is making sure that more people are aware that governments do have things for sale, and it's all types of items. So, you know, of course, a lot of it is vehicles and heavy equipment and things you might think a government would have, but then it extends to literally everything else. I always like to say, I always challenge someone to name something to see if it hasn't been sold on Municibid, because I'm pretty sure we've sold it all at this point, including a bridge.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's kind of funny. I'm looking at this map and there's like sort of two things that I'm thinking about. Obviously, like we work on the business together, so we're all very cognizant of where we are, our reach, what we're doing, how we grow. But sometimes you just kind of forget how big it's gotten. And I remember a couple of things where one cool experience. Well, first of all, it's very cool when you see a Municibid t-shirt out in the wild. I love that. Yeah. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. And you can just kind of silently look at that person and go, that's awesome. But
I remember seeing that one time. I was at a Wawa and I saw a guy wearing a Municibid t-shirt. That was pretty cool. It also reminds me of a story. This was very early on. It was back in 2010, maybe even earlier, 2009, 2010. I was in Las Vegas and my iPhone broke, and I went to the Apple store, and I, you know, was talking with the guy, and he, you know, while we're waiting for something, the sales guy, you know, asked me what I do. And I told him, I run this little auction website. And he's like, oh, what's it called? And I'm like, oh, you've never heard of it. You know, because of that, especially at that time, we were, you know, we maybe had 500 selling agencies, but it was pretty much all PA, Massachusetts, the Northeast, like, you know, not out West yet. And I'm like, yeah, you never heard of it. He's like, no, what's it called? And I said, it's called Municibid. He's like, I know Municibid. I'm like, no, you don't. You must, it must be something else. And he's like, no. He's like, I buy computers from schools in Massachusetts from it. And sure enough, we had, you know, a lot of schools, and obviously we still do, but a couple schools in Massachusetts that were selling computers on Municibid, and he would buy them and like clean them up and use them for parts or whatever. And and I looked him up, and sure enough, he had an account, and that was pretty wild.
Great.
It's awesome. Yeah. I was on a work trip, and I was out visiting with customers, and the night before, I went to some local restaurant, sat down at the bar to have a meal, and just hanging out, minding my own business, having a good meal before I go to bed. And when the server came back with the check, she had seen Municibid on the credit card, and she was like, do you work for Municibid? I was like, yes. She's like, my husband's on there all the time. She called her husband. She's like, I'm with the Municibid guy. I felt like a little bit of a celebrity. It was cool. It was really cool.
Jamila, you are a celebrity.
You have no idea. I've been to conferences with Jamil. Literally the entire hall knows him. Everybody comes by looking for him always.
Yeah. Well, it's great to have built all these relationships over the years. It wasn't always like that. Sometimes I was just a guy in the room, but it's awesome that we've had these opportunities where not just ourselves, but our buyers and our sellers have taken the initiative and the opportunity to introduce themselves, share their stories, connect with us, and look forward to seeing each other year after year after year. Where now some of these work trips don't feel like I'm just going to a conference. It feels like I'm going to hang out with a bunch of my friends and family. It's cool. It feels like a family reunion.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and the conferences are great. I would think a lot of people probably don't know. I mean, more now because we're doing more live videos and sharing a lot more from these from the various government conferences we do. But we do quite a few throughout the year, and just a great way to connect with our customers and of course spread the word about Municibid to other government agencies and schools. And yeah, it's great to be out with the people, as we like to say.
Yeah, for sure. And also a great way for us to talk to people and get, we're always calling out to our sellers just to see how things are going, how we can help. But it's always really great when we're in person. It gives us a bit more of an opportunity to sit down with them and get an understanding of what their plans are moving forward, what they have coming up. And that allows us to be organized in advance to make sure that, if you've been looking for a specific piece of equipment and we know one is coming up, we have the ability to tell you. And so it's an all around good experience, I think, not just for us with our sellers, but also with our buyers. And there are a lot of buyers, and a lot of buyers are also sellers. So yeah, it's great.
Well, speaking of celebrities, maybe we should introduce the newest celebrity.
All right. I think so.
It might have something to do with the reason we're wearing our cowboy hats today. Jackie, you need your hat back on.
I can't. It's so hard with the glasses.
Oh, okay.
I look like I'm in hiding.
Well, it kind of matches the celebrity we're about to introduce to everyone.
That's fair.
So
should we get a drum roll?
Well, not quite yet. Not quite yet.
Okay.
I feel like we should keep the drum roll for the prize giveaway.
Right.
We don't need too many drum rolls. But if you have joined us on the live stream before and maybe early, you've probably heard the same song over and over and over again, as before we go live. And it's a little project that we had a lot of fun working on with everyone, creating a song for Municibid that really captures the essence of what we do at Municibid and sort of the vibe of Municibid. And we've been seeing people ask, like, what's this song all about, or what, like, where can I find the song? Well, today the song is out live across the world, and we have a music video to share with everyone, which we're excited to play. It's by a new artist in quotes, Tyler Gavel, and we think you'll enjoy it. So let's go. Just by the way, I'm gonna keep the volume for just to make sure when I add it to the screen, it's just going to start playing, and we have to let it kind of play out. So I just want to give everyone a heads up on that. So
sounds good.
Here we go. Hopefully it works.
There's a chain link fence by the highway sign, paint peeled off by the test of time. Old dump truck with a county seal, haven't heard it run in years, but it's still real. Coffee's burning in a paper cup, town hall's talking about giving it up. Say it ain't worth much, just taking up space, but I seen that look before on a tired face. Yeah, it might be old, might be beat, but it still means something to somebody. So we put it on Municibid, let it roll from a backlight fence to a winning bid. Sold screen lit up, numbers flew, turned nothing left into something new. Funny how a second look can change how you live. Turns out it was worth more than we thought it was. On Municibid. It'll help keep a small shop glad. Phones ring for desk, the same worst days. Council laugh like kids getting out of school on Friday. That old truck bought new bunker gear, kept the lights on for another year. Ain't just metal bolts and steel, it's a town breathing easier, that's real. price still pulling its weight, so we put it on Municibid. Let it roll from a backline fence to a winning bid. So screen lit up, numbers flew, turn nothing left into something new. Funny how second look can change how you live. Turns out it was worth more than we thought it was. On Municibid. Ain't about getting rich overnight, just doing right by folks who try, stretching every dollar till it hurts, keeping small towns working like they're supposed to work. Yeah, we put it on Municibid, one last try, watched old Russ turn into why we survived. Screen lit up, numbers climb, small town wind sounds pretty loud. Guess fate shows up in ways you don't expect, turns out it was worth more than we thought it was. Yeah, more than we thought it was on Municibid. Yeah, sometimes all it takes is somebody seeing what you already had.
All right.
Woo!
Woo.
Love it. Love it.
And finally, I was so excited to finally be able to share this. This was something that this has been a couple months in the making, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then trying to get the video done, in time for today, with matching the prize of the Martin guitar. We thought today would be a great day to debut the
Love it.
debut the Tyler Gavel "Worth More Than We Thought" hit single. So
Yep.
you're gonna start hearing Tyler Gavel sweeping across the country.
You might see him at the Grammys or the CMAs.
Or not. Yeah, well, really, it's been fun to work on and get this up. But yeah, you could stream the song on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube Music. It's out everywhere today. You can watch the video on YouTube. We also included it on our municibid.com/20, our 20th anniversary webpage. So you can watch it there as well. And yeah, we hope you enjoy it and have fun with it as much as we had fun making it. It's a pretty catchy tune. So we'll see how it goes. Hi, Laurel. How are you today? Thanks for joining us yet again. We always love seeing you. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Of course, we should let everyone know that this is an AI song, created song.
Yeah.
While we have some musicians in the house, we thought we'd have fun with it and make the video to go along with it. So
yeah,
just a fun little project. So we hope everyone enjoys it. So we'll see how it does, and look for some follow-up songs by Tyler Gavel coming out soon. But not bad for his debut single.
I think he did a great job out of the gates, and I think it's awesome if you watch it, and it just does a good job of telling our everyday story, and that's kind of the real thing behind it is trying to find another creative way just to tell the story and get people involved, get people connected, and get people excited.
Yeah, and you can watch. If you turn on the captions on YouTube, it has the lyrics, so you can kind of sing along if you want to. But yeah, as Jamil said, it really does do a great job of capturing the essence of what Municibid is all about, from both a selling agency standpoint and from a buyer standpoint. Kind of in this example, it's a dump truck that's been kind of sitting idle in a public works yard that the town finally got around to selling, and a landscaping company needed a dump truck, and they got a great deal on it. put a fresh coat of paint, some new tires and wheels on it, and put it to work. And that is an everyday story at Municibid, and we love hearing those stories. We hear them all the time, and it's really what it's all about. And so and then it's a true win-win-win situation. The government wins because they're getting a true market value for their items. The buyers win because they're able to find these great deals and also be able to buy these items now that are much less expensive than buying new, obviously, and available and not subject to tariffs and everything else that causes delays when buying equipment and other items. And then the taxpayers win because the governments keep 100% of the proceeds, and they're able to reinvest that back into their communities, whether it's new projects for the community or new equipment or whatever. They keep 100% of what they sell. So, it's a real win-win-win, and that's the idea here at Municibid. And I think the song really captures that.
Yeah.
So,
really
speaking of AI,
fun way to tell the story.
Speaking of AI, it has to do with our new features. It's kind of like AI Day, and AI is it's in an interesting time right now because there's a lot of people that hate AI, understandably, and there's a lot of angst around AI right now, and for good reason. But with that said, it's here to stay, and so it's about how can we implement AI technology and into Municibid, but not feel like it's Municibid is run by robots, because we're very much run by people, and we're very much a people first company, as you can probably tell if you're watching these live streams. But the reality is that AI is a big part of the technology that allows us to provide an outstanding customer experience that we do at Municibid. And so rolling out tools to make it easier for people to find items that governments are selling, for them to bid on items, for governments to more efficiently and effectively get their items sold. It just all around provides a much better experience. But we don't want to create an atmosphere where it feels like you're dealing with a robot, and we're very careful, and we take we feel like there's a lot of responsibility that we have to make sure that that when you come to Municibid, doesn't feel like you're working with an AI bot. And so with that, we have some new features that I'm really excited to share, especially if you're already using AI tools like ChatGPT or Claude. So we'll get into that here. So there's a lot of people who aren't using ChatGPT or aren't using Claude yet, but there are more and more people are coming on board. And so we have a couple different options. Right now, what is available in ChatGPT is what's called a GPT. And if I believe it requires a paid plan on this, but if you go into the Explore GPT's page here, you can find, if you search by Municibid, you'll find our public what's called GPT. We also have an official ChatGPT app coming out, waiting on approval. We have no idea when that's coming. We've been waiting for weeks for it, but we're told that it could be months. So we of course will let everyone know once it's available for you to install. But for now, what you can do is you can use the Municibid the Municibid GPT. So you just go to this Explore GPTs, type in Municibid, you'll see the Municibid GPT, and then you can just interact with Municibid right from ChatGPT. So we could say, find me dump trucks in PA, for example. And I'll go out and it'll pull in the dump trucks right into ChatGPT. So while you're already in there, you can just kind of see what's going on, and it'll give you a little bit of additional information, just not the fact that there's dump trucks listed. So it'll tell you the number of bids, give you some notes, when it ends, who the seller is. And so, yeah, you get a really good idea of that. The the official app, which works a little different. So you'll have what are called connectors, but you'll have something like this, and you'll see the little Municibid app here. So, and it's a much better experience once we have it available. So I'll say, find me dump trucks in PA again. This one will give us some photos and a nicer result. And you could do a lot more with this. You can find out, ask it about, sort of average auction prices for specific year, make, and model dump trucks or other vehicles or what have you. You can pretty much ask it anything about what's going on Municibid, and it'll tell you. So it's very, very easy to use. It looks great. And then you can kind of get some more information about anyone. Like, for example, if I say, tell me more about the 2014 Ram 5500, and it'll go back. So you can, while you're right in ChatGPT, you can work with Municibid. So we think that's going to be extremely helpful for people that are in and using ChatGPT on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll go back and it'll try to pull as much information as it can. And if there's specifically other sold 2014 Ram 5500 dump trucks that are within a certain, the year or so, it will bring back comps. This does not have one. So yeah, but this will be out soon. And again, we will notify everyone once this goes live. And the same thing for Claude as well. So in Claude, we have an official Claude app as well coming out. So same deal here. You'll see this Municibid with this option of turning it on. You can say, show me, again, dump trucks in PA. And it'll bring back available dump trucks. And again, you can use it to pretty much ask anything you want about Municibid and the items that are available on the site. Of course, you can't ask about other bidders or personal information or anything like that. Mm-hmm. That's not available. So set up. So yeah, so you can get it's nice because it'll give you a little bit of color commentary about the items and so forth. So I don't know how many people are going to use this, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that things are available. Our Municibid is available across whatever platform that you're using. And why not make it available, these tools, if you happen to be using them? So we think that it's going to be really helpful. Also, it's going to do a lot more to spread the word about what governments are selling, which is, part of what we do here at Municibid. So definitely excited about it.
I think if you've interacted with our customer success team, we give you so many ways in terms of being able to chat with us online, in terms of being able to reach us by phone, in terms of being able to email us. And all of those channels have always been watched, monitored, staffed, and serviced by one of our team members. And kind of don't look at this as any sort of layer of intimidation. This is just another layer for you to ask questions, for you to do quick research, for you to come to us with questions. So it's just another channel for you to get information, but we're always connected behind it, and that's never going to change. So we just want everybody to have any way that they want to communicate with us and any way that they want to experience Municibid, that option to experience it that way. And I think that's great for everyone. And it's not just great for you, but it's great for us too. As we build these types of tools, it helps our team become faster about doing research. It helps our team become better about figuring out how to make sure that you're seeing the items that are important to you and that you value. So the data empowers us quite a bit, and the tools that we build to help you are also tools that we use to empower us to make sure that we can deliver a better experience.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. It's just another tool that's available for people that happen to be in on these different LLMs and so forth. So we really want to make sure that we are available wherever you might be.
Exactly.
So, and again, helping to spread the word about you know, the fact that governments have these things for sale, which again, a lot of people don't realize. So let's see. Lauren says, I've been trying to find out about donated cars so I can get back and forth to my doctor's appointments. My problem is I keep running across scams. Yeah, lots of scams out there, for sure. You know, we deal with scammers all the time, trying to scam us. And Jackie is our first line of defense against that. And of course, we have tools and technology that allows us to prevent that. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of that out there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And Laura also, what about electric vehicles? Yeah, we're seeing more and more electric vehicles come up for auction. There's not a ton yet because they haven't gone through the life cycle, and many governments were sort of late to adopt electric vehicles. Of course, they are more and more. So then I would think in the next year or two, we'll start seeing significantly more coming online for sale. So it's just a matter of when they bought them and when they're scheduled for replacement. And so, you know, and they can last a while. So yeah, you know, they have a pretty long lifespan because they don't have all the sort of mechanical parts that a gas vehicle would have. So yeah, I have an electric vehicle, and it's 7 years old, and I finally think I have to replace the brake pads. Like, I haven't replaced the brakes in 7 years. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. The only fluid in it is windshield washer fluid. It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
That's funny.
So,
yeah, I think also to anyone who has been having a difficult time trying to buy on places like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever, where they feel that they are kind of impacted or weary of scammers. You know, what's great about what we do is, one, there are no private sellers on Municibid. They're all governments and schools. So they are inherently trusted institutions that have this stuff. So what you see is usually exactly what you get. So as a buyer, you know, those worries are sort of alleviated. And, you know, depending upon the governments we work with, you know, they vary in population size, in need, and they also have varying schedules on when they turn over their equipment, vehicles, IT, whatever it might be. So, you know, Municibid's always been a great place where you can find a vehicle that accommodates any budget. And is being sold by a seller who's a trusted institution.
Yeah, and you can find a whole lot of other items available.
Yeah.
You know, so of course,
yeah, for sure.
Lots of vehicles and equipment, but then you can take a look at some of our favorite items over the years on the municibid.com/20 website. Speaking of that, we have our prize today, which we're about to announce, but then we also have our $5,000 travel voucher tomorrow, and there's still time to get in on the action with that. So if you haven't done so, make sure you go over to municibid.com/20 and enter your name and email address, and that gets you one entry. But then you can complete these other tasks, and that'll give you a lot more entries, including when you refer your friends. You get 50 entries for every friend that signs up. And then we have our scavenger hunt, which has been awesome. Every day we have new clues, and we have codes hidden across auction items on Municibid, and that's just been incredible. People have been loving that, and yeah, the participation in that has been a lot better than I thought it was going to be when this was here. But it was Jackie's idea a while back, and initially I kind of shot it down because I thought it was going to be too complicated. And then, you know, she just had this vision and worked with Sophie to get it implemented, and it ended up they got it implemented, and it worked way better than I thought it was going to. So yeah, so thank you to everyone who's been participating in that throughout the 20 days of Municibid. So yeah, we have one more day, and even if you've already won, you can you're still eligible to win today's prize and tomorrow's prize. So I don't know if we have any repeat winners. I don't think we have.
I did find a repeat winner.
Oh wow!
I was going through yesterday looking, and I found at least one. Maybe there's more that I missed, but there was Grant B from Connecticut. He won 2 prizes: rechargeable hand warmers and a pullover hoodie.
Awesome!
Wow. That's incredible.
So
that's pretty incredible.
That was back days too.
Yeah.
So he won 2 days in a row, and let alone
twice.
Yeah, super lucky.
Wow,
that's amazing.
That's incredible. And what was his name?
Grant B from Connecticut.
Wait.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah. So Michael, for those he said he's won too. So these prizes, the merch prizes, on day 20 we gave away 20 winners, 19 winners, and then on the hand warmers 14 winners, 13 hoodies. So he's won one. So that's awesome. Michael,
that's awesome.
That's cool that you won one.
Comments here. Yeah,
and thank you for joining us today. Yeah. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, what do you say?
This name looks familiar.
Hey, we were just saying when we started this, we hope one of the winners, some of the winners are on this call today. How cool would that be?
Yeah, totally.
So
I had just emailed with Michael right before this call. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, cool.
Amazing. That's cool.
Awesome.
I'm glad Michael, you were able to join today. Maybe you'll win today. So what do you say? Should we pull today's winner, Sophie?
Let's do it. Drum roll.
All right, let me get the drum roll.
Today's winner is Maria I from Massachusetts. Congrats.
Way to go, Maria. Yeah. Awesome, Maria.
All right, Maria.
Do we have a guitar strum? Do we have a guitar strum sound effect?
Oh no, we don't. Let's see. Hold on. Here
we go.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, why are you playing the song?
Nice.
I feel like
way to go.
I think you should play it an original.
Oh gosh, you can't put me on the spot that way. But congratulations, Maria. I'll learn it and I'll play it on one of our live streams in the future for sure. I'll make sure that I've got it down pat. But that's awesome, Maria. I've been so excited for this one to go out the door, and I hope that it brings you from one fellow guitar player to another. I hope it brings you a tremendous amount of joy. I'm very excited for this one.
Yeah, and hopefully she'll send us video of her playing it.
Maybe she's already a rock star on YouTube. You don't know, but
yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool. Maybe the Municibid Martin guitar will end up in a music video someday.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Well, do we have anything else for the docket today before we get ready for our big day tomorrow, our 20th anniversary?
Share our scavenger hunt clue for today. We've just got 2 more scavenger hunts today and tomorrow's, and that's it. And those are great ways to increase your entries. So today's scavenger hunt clue is: I shuttled staff and supplies from a school or township. So go browse our auctions, find the scavenger hunt code, and then head over to municibid.com/20 to enter your code to get bonus entries for a chance to win our grand prize, $5,000 travel voucher tomorrow.
That's awesome. And by the way, that travel voucher, if you win, you can use it for anywhere you want to go. So, yeah, I hope it's going to be really cool to see somebody win that. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to see who wins and where they want to go, because that's always really interesting, right?
I really hope the winner is on the live stream tomorrow. That would be
amazing. That would be amazing.
And then maybe we can bring them on. Maybe we can bring them on live somehow.
Yeah.
Everybody be camera ready.
There you go.
Be camera ready tomorrow for sure. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. This entire 20 days of Municibid. Tomorrow's going to be even more fun, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, it's been an incredible 20 years, and it's been an incredible 20 days of Municibid. So
Yeah.
If you haven't done so and you're new, and we welcome you, and we're glad that you're here, even though we only have a day or two left. But be sure to follow us on our social media accounts. We're at Municibid everywhere. And then if you're watching on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe. And there's a little bell icon that you can be notified when we go live. We will be live tomorrow at noon Eastern, as we have every day. And we're really excited for it. And yes, Laurel, we were thinking about that. People that watch should get extra points. I'm gonna talk with Sophie to see if we can somehow make that happen, because I feel like if we can make that happen, that would be great. Because we really appreciate you and everyone else that has joined us every day during our live streams. So it's been really fun. So but yeah, thank you to all that have joined us today. We really appreciate it. And to everyone that's been following along the entire Municibid 20 days of Municibid, it's been great. So we hope you enjoy the music video. Make sure you check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube. And again, we hope you enjoy it just as much as we enjoyed putting it together. So with that said, I hope everyone has an awesome day, and we will see you tomorrow for the 20th anniversary celebration.
See you tomorrow.
Everyone, see you
Have
tomorrow.
a great day, everyone.